today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the NECA Toys Simpsons 25, The Greatest Guest Stars, Series 4, Elvis Costello. This collectible action figure does have small parts, and of course, for that reason, it's recommended for ages 14 and up. He comes with a pair of glasses, he comes with his hat, and also comes with a guitar. Spin around the back of the package, Elvis Costello was featured in Season 14, Episode 2, entitled How I Spent My Strummer Vacation. Air date was November 10th, 2002. In Season 14's How I Spent My Strummer Vacation, the former Declan McManus set aside his Hall of Fame career to teach at the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. As a reward for his good works, furthering the cause of rock education, Homer called him Nerdlinger and broke his glasses, or as they called in Elvis, anguished words, my image. Other figures available in this series are Homer Simpson, Weird Al, there's Marge Simpson, Tom Jones, Buzz Aldrin, the cast and crew of Aerosmith, and Automan. To check out more from the folks over at NECA Toys, go to www.necaonline.com. And that being said, Spot's going to take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Elvis Costello. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Chalking up once again to the fact that this fabric backdrop, I'm having problems getting Elvis Costello to stand. You know, funny enough, actually without his hat and without his glasses, he kind of looks like Pixel Dan. Just an observation. He's wearing a short red t-shirt, olive colored shorts, and he also has red shoes. He's a little less Elvis Costello, as this is not normally something that Elvis would be wearing. And I say Elvis Costello for the generation that maybe is not familiar with Elvis Costello. No, it's not the king of rock and roll. That's a different Elvis. He does come with a couple of different accessories, however. He comes with his fedora, which we can put onto his head, which starts looking a little more like Elvis Costello. You can also take the glasses and put that onto his face. And there you go. There's Elvis. Also can give him a guitar, which is good as well. And his guitar, I'm not quite sure how specifically he's supposed to be holding it. Whether it's actually, it looks like it wants to hold this way, and he's strumming it, there we go. But it doesn't look like he holds it very well, so he ultimately ends up holding it kind of like that, unless I've got it wrong. By the way, Elvis Costello, if you don't know who he is, he wrote a couple of songs. Watching the Detectives was one of them, and the other one was Every Day. Was it Every Day She Writes the Book, or Write the Book, which was also featured in Mad About You, which is so dated because I've clearly dated myself for my age. Skin color seems more on par with the coloring of Tom Jones, another singing icon. We'll just leave the guitar off for the time being. Another singing icon. The colors roughly are about the same. It's more of a brighter yellow than some of the likes of Marge and Homer, which seem more of a subtle yellow. Funny enough also too, it's that I would select Tom Jones. I didn't realize Tom Jones was so much shorter than Elvis Costello, but funny enough they share the same red, give or take. And maybe Elvis's is less a tomato red and a little more of a redder red, but similar in color. Elvis's articulation, his head does rotate left and right. Now, when you rotate, you have to be careful that you don't accidentally dislodge the glasses, because they don't really sit on anything other than slightly on his ears, more so on his nose. But as you rotate his head, it might bang the glasses off. He's got also movement in his arms, movement also in his waist, which is very stiff, but it slightly moves in the waist. There we go. Just had to loosen it up a little bit more. Yeah, you can't say that there's a lot of articulation, a lot of posability to be said for these figures, but at the end of the day, what NECA is delivering for the collectors out there are super sculpted, very show-accurate pieces. Elvis Costello, again, delivers what NECA is doing so well with the Simpsons line. I hope, though, they can continue to release more of these. Simpsons Treehouse of Horror by NECA Toys, anybody? Yes, let's get on board that. Today's Toy Spot, we were continuing our looks at the Simpsons 25, The Greatest Guest Stars Series 4, and we're having a look today at Elvis Costello. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.